Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Utah Jazz tonight. Guys, what an ugly win. It was an ugly win. I'm just going to say right off the bat, it was an ugly win. The Lakers beat the Utah Jazz in Utah, surviving this win tonight, 108 to 106. We're going to get into the flaws that we saw at the end of the game. But at the end of the day, guys, it was a solid win, but at the same time, a win nonetheless. So I'll take it. All right. Any chance that we get when the Lakers are struggling in key situations on the offensive side or anything across the board, especially when it comes to, not having DeAndre Ayton in the second half, that right there could indicate that, things may go wrong. But at the same time, we'll just take it. A win is a win when it comes all said and done. Right away, Daniel with the comments on here. Really appreciate you joining, Daniel. I really appreciate it. Happy Sunday to you too, buddy. Go Lakers, absolutely. And it was an ugly win, though, but a win is a win. And I'll take that any chance that I can get from this Lakers team when it comes all said and done. So thank you, Daniel, for the comment. I really appreciate it. And everyone, go check out Daniel. He has a YouTube channel, so go check him out. He talks about Lakers, and he does gaming. So go check out Daniel. I really appreciate the love, support, and show him some love and support as well. So thank you, Daniel, for the comments. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, when it comes all said and done, it was a bad turn of events with just losing DeAndre Ayton in the second, not having him in the second half, excuse me. So, it was a pretty bad moment there. But nonetheless, thanks to Luka Magic. Luka Magic continues to show up every chance that he gets and really just goes out there and dominates every chance that he gets with 33 points out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. It was sensational. And across the board as well, especially when it came to Austin Reeves stepping up and filling the void, especially when it came to his rebounding, which we're going to get to his stats in just a bit, of just not having DeAndre Ayton in the second half. It just really, kind of diminished a lot on the defensive side for the Lakers, especially rebounding. And but thanks to Austin Reeves, he also stepped up on the rebounding side. And obviously LeBron James coming back in the second game. And, it's been 4 days, no Lakers basketball. It was pretty boring, I have to say, for the past couple of days. And especially my Broncos having a bye week. My favorite teams are not playing. So I just had to tune in and just watch some random sports games other than maybe the Colorado Avalanche. I mean, they're doing pretty well for themselves. I think they're number one team in hockey right now that's doing pretty well for themselves. But when it comes all said and done, I mean, it was just some, boring couple of days and now a week with no Broncos basketball. Broncos football. It is pretty boring for me, but it's back. I'm glad it's back, and now the Lakers are continuing to get some wins and stacking up some wins and being now ranked number 2 seed in the Western Conference. It's so early to indicate that because anything can happen. The Lakers can continue to be on top, and then they can just go back and forth with some really good teams in the Western Conference. But still. The Lakers are doing pretty well for themselves right now, and they are now 12-4 record to continuing on with this season. And, it's just really good that the Lakers now are doing pretty well for themselves, all thanks to Luka and Austin and now LeBron's return. But my fear is, and, this is the fear factor when it comes to DeAndre Ayton being out due to a knee contusion, I believe. So he's dealing with some knee issues. So, and he left the game because of it. That's why he wasn't there in the second half. So, and that's how the Lakers kind of took a dip, if you will, of how things were not looking well in that particular moment when it came to the second half. So, Lakers kind of got things going again, but then 2 minutes left into the game, I don't know what happened. The offense just completely shut down, and they just completely just did not show up in those 2 minutes. But thanks to Luka Doncic, I mean, he turned things around, helped the Lakers out in a big way. So, just obviously, just a player of the game goes to Luka Doncic tonight, and we're going to look at the stats in just a bit. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this live stream. Of course, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers stats of tonight's win, surprising win or survival win, if you will. The Lakers 108 to 106 against the Utah Jazz in Utah after the Lakers have 4 days off with no Lakers basketball. So, they rested up. Everyone's all healthy again. But, like I mentioned with DeAndre Ayton, didn't play in the second half, only had 2 points and 3 rebounds. His presence for sure should have been out there for sure, but injuries do happen in this game. But hopefully a speedy recovery, because we do have a Tuesday's game against the LA Clippers, which it's going to be size do matter in this particular instance when it comes to who we're facing on Tuesday. When it comes to Brooke Lopez and just Visa Zubac, those two guys on the LA Clippers, size are going to be pretty big for the Lakers when it comes to just having our centers available. But if hopefully by that time, hopefully a speedy recovery for DeAndre Ayton, and hopefully things doesn't plague him to be out for a lengthy period. So just a speedy recovery um, for DeAndre Ayton. And plus, I also heard that he's sick as well. So on top of that, man, hopefully everything goes well and better for him moving forward. But he's going to be out. But Jackson Hayes, though, I think he's going to be the next man up if somehow DeAndre Ayton won't be available for Tuesday's game against the LA Clippers. So, but let's hope that a speedy recovery for DeAndre Ayton. But let's talk about our player of the game, and that was Luka Doncic tonight. 33 points, win 10 of 24 from the field, 3 of 12 from the three, and managed to give us 11 rebounds and 8 assists. And as you can see from the bottom part, you saw Austin Reeves there with 10 rebounds as well. So great job out there for Austin Reeves. But, a MVP night for Luka Doncic, continuing to make a name and obviously making the argument that he deserves MVP of the season. And, he's proven it. He's proven it, you guys. I mean, look at it. I mean, just the numbers shows it, and he's been nothing but sensational to watch for this Lakers team, averaging 30 every single game, and it's just been nothing but great to watch. So great job out there for Luka Magic tonight. Let's talk about our second best player tonight, and that was Austin Reeves. 22 points out there tonight, guys, and he did struggle from the three, but he managed to help us out, especially in the second half with his rebounding skills. He had 10 rebounds out there tonight with 4 rebounds. Sorry, 10 rebounds and 4 assists for the Lakers tonight, and he managed to give us 1 steal as well out there tonight. So great job out there for Austin Reeves being the second option out there tonight, and obviously carrying some loads here and there when it comes to the rebounding and defensive side in the second half. So great job out there for Austin Reeves with those 10 rebounds that he managed to put up for the Lakers tonight, guys. And guys, I just had to say on a side note with Austin Reeves, he's doing great. He's doing great so far this season. I mean, the fact that LeBron James is his second game back as a Laker this season at age 40 and in his 23rd season in the NBA, he's really taken a back seat to our top two guys that started the season for us very well in Luka Doncic, obviously, but Austin Reeves carrying the load. And that's what he's been doing, even times when he was the number one option when we didn't have Luka Doncic for the start of the season, along with LeBron. So still, I mean, that 51-point game will never leave our minds because how great Austin Reeves has been for this Lakers team when it comes all said and done. So hopefully, this continues to be a success for Austin Reeves, and he continues to thrive throughout this season. And he's just continuing to make the argument to the Lakers that he deserves to get paid the money that he deserves. And not only that, he's going to get the All-Star dubs for sure. There's no doubt about it. He's going to get it in February. There's no doubt about it. He will get it. And, if he's like last time I checked the scoring of who's the best scorer in this league, obviously number one is Luka, and he's making the argument for MVP because of that. And who's the eighth or probably the 11th seed or the 11th spot in the all-time scoring for this season? It's Austin Reeves. He's averaging 28 points per game, and that's commendable when it comes to what he's been putting up so far this season. And with that 51-point game, it's just sealing his argument for All-Stars and, of course, getting paid this upcoming season. And he deserves it. I mean, if he could just continues this, ramping up throughout the season and just being the second option and being like a reliable guy, when it comes to other needs that the Lakers need to get improved on, especially with those reboundings and defensive skills. I mean, that's something that Austin Reeves has been providing for us, and especially in this game with no DeAndre Ayton in the game, we needed help on the rebounding side when it came down to it, and that's what he did tonight. So great job out there with his 22 points out there, but with those 10 rebounds, averaging double-double out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So great job out there for Austin Reeves. Rui Hachimura, 13 points, 2 of 4 from the three, 6 rebounds. I mean, solid night. But I said this numerous times now. We need to improve the starting lineups on the defensive side. And we saw a lot of success when Marcus Smart was in the starting lineup. I don't know what JJ Redick's mindset is or where his direction is when it comes to what he wants to see in the rotation or in the starting lineups. But I'm here to tell you, Marcus Smart should be inserted into the starting lineup when it comes all said and done. That's just my personal opinion when it comes to having, Marcus Smart in the starting lineup. But I think I speak for everyone here when I say that. Now, maybe Rui be in the starting lineup because he brings offensive scoring and, stuff like that on occasions, shooting. I mean, that's great to have in the starting lineup as well. And maybe size as well, because I think he's 6'8", 6'7". So there is a possibility that maybe that's why JJ Redick has him in the starting lineup. And now more than ever with DeAndre Ayton, there's more likely than not that we will see Rui being in the starting lineup more than ever. And you never know, maybe Jackson Hayes will be, be inserted in the starting lineup if somehow DeAndre Ayton is not ready to go for Tuesday's game against the Clippers. But and also, I'm also going to say this as well. Where's Jared Vanderbilt? Where's Jared Vanderbilt? I don't know why. Is he in the doghouse? I mean, because I haven't seen him progressing and him showing his presence on the floor on the defensive side. I mean, this guy is known for being a reliable player for us on the defensive side of the ball, but for some reason, we haven't been seeing him. And he's healthy. I don't think he's injured or anything. It's a coaching decision. I think he's probably in the doghouse with JJ Redick or something. Hopefully, it's temporary because with the possibility of not having DeAndre Ayton in the starting lineup, it kind of gives a bit of a question. I mean, now more than ever, that we need all of our best players to step up in the rotation, especially Jared Vanderbilt, who was, a power forward / small forward-esque defensive player that we need in the rotation more than ever. So hopefully it happens because, Max Christie, not Max Christie, Max Christie. Sheesh. I don't know why I brought up his name. Maxi Kleber, Classy Cleaver. He had a solid night. He played his role on the team. I mean, let's give him some credit tonight. But I don't think we're going to see him potentially being this surprising guy for us, on occasion that needs to be part of the rotation. If anything, he's more of just a backup for the rotational players. But for some reason, I don't know why, JJ Redick's giving some opportunities for Maxi Kleba. So, when it comes to all said and done, I mean, maybe, I mean, why not? But at the same time, I want to see Jared Vanderbilt in the starting lineup, or no, or part of the rotation more than ever, being the sixth or seventh option for the rotation. So, I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I think most of you will agree with me on it, but I'm not sure. Maybe he just has been playing some pretty bad games. I mean, there was some. I mean, no doubt about it. But at the same time, I mean, that doesn't mean that you keep him out of your rotation, because Jared Vanderbilt is something special to have on in the rotation, especially his defensive side. So that's just my personal opinion when it comes down to that instance. But you guys probably know more of why. But I think I probably said the gist of it. But I don't know. Maybe JJ will somehow work, especially now with DeAndre Ayton. With his knee contusion. I mean, he could potentially be leveled up into the rotation for sure for Jared Vanderbilt. But we just have to wait and see about that. And going back to Marcus Smart, I really hope that he's back in the starting lineup at some point, because he will be a nice addition on the defensive side to have for this Lakers team in the starting lineup for sure. So, and his skill sets, it really works well, especially with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves and just the rest of the crew in the starting lineup. So, hopefully, just that happens soon. But we just have to wait and see about that. But a solid night for Rui Hachimura. LeBron James, obviously tonight also was like the third option tonight for this Lakers team with 17 points. Shot badly tonight. Had 6 rebounds and 8 assists. His assist rates, his playmaking skills has been helpful for this Lakers team so far since his return now. And he's not averaging big numbers scoring wise, but at the same time, I mean, this is a good thing in my opinion, because it's giving a bit of an idea of what the Lakers should be throughout this season. Not always relying on LeBron to help us and bail us out when it comes to winning games. And this is something that I've been wishing for, since his tenure with this Lakers team. And it's just always been that type of nonsense, that we've seen, certain teams, or sorry, certain players always relying on LeBron, a very older 38, 37. I mean, that type of age of LeBron to help you bail you out, to help you win games. And, and thank goodness for the trade. I still am so thankful for Nico Harrison. Nico Harrison pulling off the trade that changed our dynasty for the better, and that was bringing Luka Doncic to LA. And it just really worked out for the best when it came to this particular trade, historic trade, and it was we had to do something for him, man. I mean, give him a dedication, in crypto.com arena or something. I mean, I don't know, just something. Maybe hire him to be a part of the Lakers, management, or something, because he deserves it, because he brought in Luka Doncic to LA. And, it's just amazing. It's just amazing how things turned out for the better. And, with LeBron James, reaching a certain age of his twilight of his career in year 23. I mean, it's just obviously he's taking a back seat to Luka and also Austin Reeves. He's You can make the argument he's now like the second option for this Lakers team, and LeBron's a third option now in this stage of his career. So, that's just my personal opinion about it. But maybe he's just working his way back to being possibly the number two option for Luka, or maybe possibly, I'm not sure, but maybe like the number one option for this team. But I don't think that's a possibility now, because you know MVP candidate in Luka Doncic is making a statement this season, and he's number one guy for us, and that's what it looks like now. And hopefully things start to turn out great for us with Luka Doncic leading the helm. And this is something that the Lakers wanted to see, and also us, because he's the stepping stone with LeBron James potentially in the next maybe couple of years or a year or two or whatever. He could potentially retire at some point. So, it's just a matter of time. So, this is something that we want to see. And LeBron James, the fact that he's taking the back seat to this, it really helps. It really works well. So, but he had a solid night, 17 points. So great night for solid night for LeBron when it came down to it. When it comes to the second unit guys, I mean, when you look at it, I mean, there was some effort. Obviously, Maxi Kleber, as I said, played his role tonight. So just a solid night for him. Marcus Smart, 6 points out there tonight, went 2 of 6 from the three. Great night for him for the second unit. Gabe Vincent with a 3 tonight. And then Max, sorry, why I keep saying Max, Jackson Hayes, excuse me. 5 points out there tonight, guys, with 4 rebounds and 1 assist. So great job for him out there tonight, really showing up when it came down to it. And then, and especially, somehow maybe, um, you know, uh, DeAndre Ayton, is not ready to go for Tuesday's matchup against the LA Clippers. He'll be next man up, and the chemistry that he has with Luka Doncic, and especially that one big play, the nutmeg, play that we saw in tonight's game. Obviously, it was a really good, finish that we saw tonight from Luka Doncic with that lob to uh, Jackson Hayes tonight. So hopefully, the chemistry of these two really work well. And if he's in the starting lineup going into the Clippers matchup, it could be a possibility that things will look great for the Lakers. But obviously, somebody needs to be elevated, potentially from the South Bay Lakers to fill in that role in the center position. But you never know. Maybe Maxi Kleber will be the guy that will fill in that role. But we just have to wait and see about that. But hopefully a speed recovery for uh, DeAndre Ayton for sure. So, but yeah, I mean, just a solid night for Jackson Hayes. Then Jake Larivia, 5 points out there tonight. So not a lot of effort from our second unit, but effort nonetheless. But at the end of the day, I mean, the Lakers shot badly tonight, 26% from the three, totally unacceptable to have that type of shooting performance. But hopefully things start to turn around for the Lakers for the better, especially when we face the LA Clippers, who are dealing with injuries of their own. I mean, Bradley Beal, now he's out for the rest of the season, and you only have Kawhi Leonard, but still, size, like I said, is a priority for the Lakers when it comes to facing a couple of big guys for the Clippers in Brook Lopez and Aviza Zubac when it comes to just bringing size into that matchup on Tuesday. So that's just my personal opinion when it comes down to that. I mean, hopefully things start to turn around for the Lakers when it comes to, in that particular matchup, with good news of potentially having back, DeAndre Ayton for that matchup. But, we just have to wait and see about that for sure. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, other than that, it was an ugly win, but a win is a win, as Daniel puts it. And, it was something that was a survival mode type of moment for the Lakers. And it was all thanks to Luka Doncic tonight with his 33-point game and really helping us win this game when it came down to it. And, my hope is that the Lakers don't make any sort of mess up type of, moments like we saw tonight with the 2 minutes left remaining. It kind of seemed like the offense kind of shut down at one point, and the Lakers were like in a big trouble type of situation. But they hold on, they survive, they got the win, and a win is a win. Every chance the Lakers do have this type of game. So I'm going to take it and just run with it. And hopefully, when we face the LA Clippers, we have everyone healthy, ready to go to face the LA Clippers and hopefully get a win for sure facing the LA Clippers on Tuesday. So yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, I'm going to read a couple of comments here from Daniel and end this live stream. So let's see here. Thanks. Yeah, thanks to you again for the shout out. Daniel, I really do appreciate it once again. Thank you again. And guys, just go check out Daniel. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you too, buddy. Thank you so much. Go Lakers. Yeah, Luka is him. Yeah, he is him. No doubt about it. He is him. He's Luka Magic. Luka Magic was awesome tonight. 33 points. He's the face. He's the face of this Lakers team, even with LeBron James on the team. So there's no doubt about it. I will hopefully see some more greatness out of Luka Doncic and hopefully MVP year, and he gets it hopefully. So let's just hope for that for sure. But yeah, he's him absolutely, and along with Austin Reeves, he really's been showing up and stepping up for us for the second option on the team. So it just shows that he has been great to have on this Lakers team when it comes all said and done. So great night for him for sure. Need to get another center maybe, but Hayes played well. Yeah, I mean, Hayes plays well, and then, like I said, the chemistry that he has with Luka Doncic is really works, and we saw that last season as well. So, when it comes all said and done, I mean, it's something that hopefully, I think it will be a possibility if somehow, DeAndre Ayton will be out, when we face the LA Clippers. So, hopefully, it seems like that maybe DeAndre will be ready to go, but I won't be surprised if they go with Jackson Hayes in the starting lineup and potentially bring in somebody from the South Bay Lakers. Christian Coloco, he's on a two-way contract, so if something doesn't happen with that other player that the Lakers are working into when it comes to bringing in, there was a I forgot the player's name, but if somehow Christian Coloco is not part of the waiver process of bringing in somebody from the South Bay Lakers to replace him for that two-way contract. So we just have to wait and see. But somehow Christian Coloco, I think possibly he will be on the Lakers roster, part of the rotation for sure. If somehow Jackson Hayes will be inserted into the starting lineup, if somehow DeAndre Ayton is not ready to go for that game on Tuesday against the LA Clippers. So we just have to wait and see. But Jackson Hayes, he played very well tonight for sure. So solid night for him. Cowboys beating Eagles. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, it was the first half, and I believe the Eagles, it was 21-0. And then in the second half ended, and I saw the game ended, it was like, okay, the Cowboys won by like 2 points or something like that. It was 24-21, and I'm like, okay, the Eagles didn't score in the second half, and they allowed the 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 uh, the Cowboys to beat the Eagles. I mean, that's just crazy. That was just a crazy moment, and I agree with you. Eyeballs raised for sure when it came down to that game. So, hopefully, that doesn't happen again with any team, especially other contending teams. But it was just a boring week for me. Like I said, when it came to my Denver Broncos, but hopefully things start to turn around, and hopefully we'll see some Broncos football next week. So hopefully very soon. But the fact it was just such a boring couple of days, and now a week, for sure, for as I mentioned with my Broncos, but the Lakers just 4 days off. Damn, that was just too long, and I didn't have nothing to do. I was just possibly just watching TV and working and all that. So it was just a pretty boring week for me when it came to sports. So it was just it is what it is. So but hopefully my Broncos will play very soon next week. So can't wait for that. But hopefully the Lakers will continue to win some games for sure. So hoping for that as well. So thank you, Daniel, man. I really appreciate you being part of the conversation here. I really appreciate it. Thank you again. And once again, guys, go check out Daniel, his YouTube channel. Go check him out. I really appreciate it. And of course, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And Follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. And hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream and the next video. So yeah, the Lakers will be facing the LA Clippers on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.